Hey you guys, what's up? Mickey Dog here, and today I'm bringing you another striker gameplay. I know, surprising. It was either this or a PP90 game. Not even a good PP90 game. I mean, it was okay. It was 46-9. This isn't really any better, score-wise. It's a 49-13. I know, a lot of deaths. That's not even a 4 KD, but I decided to post it anyways, just cause that's a lot of kills. Especially seeing how I was running the specialist package, so all my kills were with my gun. And not only that, but it was with a suppressed striker, which, you know, I thought was a bit more honorable than a PP90, which everybody says is so overpowered. But I really don't get why people bitch about the PP90 when you have something like the MP7. Like, why aren't they saying nerf the MP7, give it more recoil? But they say nerf the PP90 and give it like the fire rate of a freaking Desert Eagle or something, I don't know. But well, that reminds me, if any of you even used the Desert Eagle yet, I mean, is it any good? Is it I mean, is it a one-shot kill at the time? Because if it is, it's pretty damn overpowered. I hope it's not a one-shot kill, but I heard it is. And God, what would those things do akimbo? Seriously, I mean, damn, those things must be amazing. I might have to use those, and I should get the Magnums akimbo. Those would be pretty fun to use. But yeah, I'm running the Striker Suppressed, obviously, with the range proficiency. I think my starting out perks are Sleight of Hand, Assassin, and Steady Aim. And then I'm using the Specialist loadout, obviously. My Specialist loadout is Dead Silence first, because I hate getting Sound Horde. I hate it. And you guys probably get Sound Horde a lot without even knowing it. You should probably slap on Dead Silence. It probably saves your life more than you thought it would. And before I move on to the rest of my perks, I want you guys to look at my secondary here. It is the MP9 Silence. This is a pretty damn beastly secondary. In fact, in my opinion, look at me call it beastly when I get outgunned. But I got outgunned because of view kick and no other reason, not because the gun sucks. But truthfully, in my opinion, this MP9's a primary. I mean, it's just as good as a primary, which is why I don't run Scavenger in my Specialist package anymore, because all of my classes, their secondaries are the MP9 Silence. Because if you look at the reserve, it starts out with 96, which is more than what you get in your primaries. I mean, if you look at your MP5, your UMP, you get 60 and 64 rounds in the reserve, which isn't that much. I mean, I think it's actually average. But why in the world does a secondary get more reserve ammo than the primaries? That doesn't make any sense to me. But whatever. That's why I don't run Scavenger anymore in my Specialist package, because I have that MP9 secondary, which is just as good as any primary. I mean, it's better than the shotguns, and it's better than the PM9, or whatever that other gun's called. I forgot what this secondary is called. Is it the MP9 or the PM9? I forgot. There's an MP9 and a PM9. One of them is the secondary that I'm using, and then the other one's the primary, which sucks ass. But I use it in my live com. I think I just posted that one. Yeah, and then, okay, let me explain the rest of my Specialist package. My second perk in the Specialist package is Sit Rep. I have no idea why I'm using Sit Rep. I would not recommend using it unless if you have a headset. I, for one, do not, which, I don't know, it might strike as some of you as surprising, but I don't want to waste the money on a headset. Well, I don't want to say waste, but I don't have the money to spend on a headset, nor do I want to spend money on a headset. I don't take gaming that seriously. In fact, I've only had 2.5 hours played of Modern Warfare 3 this week, and overall time I only have 23 hours. And I got the game 9 days after it came out. So, not even a day played, you know. I'm pretty damn far behind a lot of other people, you know, experience-wise. And, I don't know, this game, it's okay. The spawns are not that great. The domination, where they place the domination flag seems a bit random. I mean, it really doesn't look like they put much thought into how they position domination flags. Then right here, I think I go on a nice little streak with the striker. But, I mean, have any of you noticed that most of the flags in domination aren't in a straight line? I mean, they're in a triangle format, which is probably why the spawns are so bad, and just adds to the need, which is why you need more flank routes, because of the fact that the flags aren't in a straight line, because they're in a because they're triangular, the way you set up the flags, you need more flank routes, or else the map just isn't going to flow, and that in turn causes more flank routes means more lines of sight, which means the more likely is you're going to catch a guy coming out of his spawn, because there's more lines of sight. So I really don't know what they were. Infinity Ward has never ever done this before. I mean, setting up domination flags so that they were set up triangularly. And I don't even know if I said that right, but usually, you know, in all previous Call of Duties, the flags have been in a straight line, and that's usually why, which has usually been what made domination so much fun, is the fact that the spawns were somewhat predictable, and you knew that they would never ever spawn behind you. But when the flags are set up in this triangle format, you know, they could spawn behind you if you move just a little bit out of your own spawn, and it's really annoying. I mean, they spawn in your spawn if you're I mean, what defines a spawn in domination if the flags aren't in a straight line? I mean, if they're all next to each other, like they are in this triangle, I mean, you could be spawning at A when the enemy is A, and it could still technically be your spawn because B isn't in between you and the enemy spawn. Your spawn and the enemy spawn is practically connected. There's nothing in between, because the B flag's just in some random spot in some corner of the map, like right here. Have you noticed that all the B flags in every single map is in some corner of the map, or just on the edge? It isn't in the center of the map where it should be, which makes absolutely no sense. I don't know why they did it, but I just noticed, and it's pretty damn annoying. It's probably why the spawns are fucked up, but they probably made it like this because they added so many flank routes, which is quite annoying as well. I mean, if you look at all the nice maps on all the popular maps, like Firing Range from Black Ops and Summit, you would notice that there's really only three main routes that you can take. In Firing Range, there's just three ways. You got the alleyway going down on C, you got the alleyway going down on B, or whatever you want to call it, and then you got that alleyway going down to A. Just three main routes that you could take. Very, very predictable, very easy to control, which is what made the game so much fun. And then, of course, you had that back alleyway behind tin, or whatever you call it. And it was a very, very simple map. There weren't all these buildings. There weren't so many damn flank routes. I mean, if you look on each flag, like at the C flag on this map, there's 3 entrances, which is quite annoying. I mean, there's no way you can guard them all, especially since, you know, I play by myself all the time. And it's really, really hard to try and predict where the enemy's coming from on the A flag. You know, grenades are going to be coming at you from the sky. There's like 4 different directions that the enemy can come at you from. It's really, really hard to capture a flag. You need teammates with you on that flag if you want to capture it, because you need more people to guard all these different directions that the enemy can come from. I mean, it's just so, it makes you paranoid a lot of the time, and I don't know, I hope that in the new maps they make the flag set up so that, you know, B's in the middle and then C's on one side of the map and A's on the other side of the map, not having them right next to each other like they are in every single map. I mean, have you guys noticed that? Oh my god, and look at this guy spawn right in front of me, like, what the fuck? Why? For once to spawn, whatever. It's a small map, you know, small maps have bad spawns, that's granted. I mean, they're small, where else are you gonna spawn them? But, god. And plus, they have so many buildings, so many corners to camp in on these maps, especially on Fallen. Have you guys noticed how many buildings and corners there are on Fallen? I mean, it's horrible. And, but, moving on to the gameplay part, never mind. Game over. I was about to say something, but, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. 49 and 13, not that great. Oh, ooh, FMG 9s. Better than every single shotgun in the game. Great balancing, Infinity Ward, but, I heard they're gonna patch that, so kudos to you, Infinity Ward, and, make some better maps. See you guys.